First one to sign the trailer. 2020, baby. Woo!
Warning: the YouTuber you are about to watch does not care about your one view. So don't think he will kiss your ass to keep you watching. If you talk shit, he will talk shit back. If you become rude, you will be blocked. Enjoy.
Yay, we're unloaded. Alright guys, we just dropped those tractors. We are parked over here at Walmart. Trucker Pass says that they're okay. I bet it's windy and I apologize. I'm gonna walk and try to find something to eat. Somewhere I can sit down and eat. Maybe if I walk backwards. Somewhere I can sit down and eat. Just to get warm and get something home cooked, kind of ish. Being eating everything out of that oven bag, that easy bake oven bag thing. So the plan is I got to change the oil in the truck still, so maybe I'll do that tonight. And then I either need to look for a partial that I can sit on and do my 34, or I need to just find something that I can run within 10 hours, because we only have 10 hours left on the clock. So I think the partial thing would probably be best, because even if I ran something tomorrow, kind of locally, I still have to reset at some point, because I won't be getting any more hours back until Wednesday. So, alright, it's probably too windy for you guys. I'm going to turn this off. Alright guys, we got done eating. We went to Perkins. Never ate there before. It's kind of like a Denny's. But it's about 9:30 at night now. The guy that I dropped the tractors off of offered me to take my truck there in the morning and change the oil inside of his shop. But I don't know if we're going to get a load first thing in the morning. You know, I don't know what's going to happen. So we're changing it right now. Probably... Man, I don't know how cold it is. Let me see. Alright, so it's about 15 degrees outside. Basically, swimming weather, really. Look at all this snow they have piled up. So I'm going to change it so that I'm ready to go first thing in the morning. That way, if I wake up and find something, I don't have to worry about running over there and getting the oil changed and stuff like that. So here we are. Alright guys, it is Monday, 3:18. I'm sitting in the Walmart in Brookings, South Dakota. So I called on one load. Talked to the guy. He wanted $700 for 900 miles. It's 8 feet long, 1,500 pounds, and he wants it tarp. I was like, man, I can't do it for $700. He's like, firm on the price. I'm like, okay. So I hang up and I noticed somebody else posted the same exact load. So I talked to him. He said $750. I was like, now, do you have this load or are you bidding on it? He's like, well, a couple of people are bidding on it, but what they've done is they told us the rock bottom price. So he said, I'm going to be making $50 on this. I was like, okay, so the other guy must have been making $100. So I booked a load with him, and then I hang up and I start looking for other loads going the other way. And there's another load, or it's the same load, but it's saying it's only 1,000 pounds, and the other two were saying it was 1,500 pounds. So I booked the load with him too for $900. So one of these people are about to call me back and email me and tell me that the load's canceled. So if it is the same load, I hope I got it for 900 and not the 750. Hopefully it's two different loads picking up in the same city, dropping in the same city. But you guys know damn well that that doesn't happen. And here's a broker calling me. All right, so that was the $900 broker load. He said, "Are you able to run this straight over there?" And I said, "Yeah, I could run it straight over there." He said, "Well, how long would it take you?" It's like, well, 900 miles, you know, you figure like 600 miles a day, so it'd be like a two. It'd be like a 2-day haul. So I can only do that if it's actually 2 separate loads. If it's only his load, I can't do it in 2 days. I'll just cancel with him because that's only $1 a mile. I can't run it dedicated for $1 a mile. So we're gonna sit back and see what happens with this mess, and let you guys know. All right, so we lost the $900 load. It was the same load. It had to have been. That's a shame that I could have gotten it for $900 instead of $750. But what are you gonna do? But he needed it ran dedicated for $900. It's actually 933 miles is what the board says. So you want me to run it dedicated for less than $1 a mile? Oh well. So this is our first partial headed that way. It's, like I said, 933 miles. We've got to go to it's like 100 miles in South Dakota to pick this up. I can't remember exactly where it was. But the other guy, the 751, he's not in a big hurry. He said anytime this week is whatever. So I'm going to put on as much as I can from here to there, and it puts me into Michigan, which is a really good spot. So that sucks. I thought I had 2 loads picking up and going to the same place, but we know that doesn't happen. So, all right. All right, guys, it is 6:30 in the morning on Tuesday. Just ran into Walmart, take a leak. Gotta walk back to the trucks and still do pre-trip. I think it was yesterday or the day before that the second part of those tractors hit. I've been getting a lot of questions about why I didn't have the tractor situated for the last tractor that we picked up. I didn't know I was picking up another tractor. I thought that was a full load. And then he called me and asked me if I could go by and pick up a lawnmower. That's why the tractors were the way they were. Had I known I was going to pick up another tractor, obviously I didn't want to have to move them around and restrap everything twice. So that's the deal with that. But I had to walk all the way down to the other door. You know, in our Walmart, I think they closed the grocery side and opened this other side. Anyways, I'm babbling. Let's do pre-trip. So we have arrived to pick up partial number 1. My DJI is dead, so that's a good thing. But that's what we're picking up. Now, she first told us this was 1,000 pounds. And then the rate con said 1,500. I get here and these guys are saying it's 3,000. So we told her that we needed more money. Now we're getting 900 instead of 700. 750. Let me see. Yeah, we were getting 750. So we said, look, you can either give us the 150 for not truck used, or you can give us the 150 for it weighing more. So they decided to give us the extra 150. Sucks the DJI isn't working, so I can't show you guys this loading. I'm on customer support right now for the DJI. So we'll see what they say. All right, so they made me pull out of the nice heated building so that pallet guy could pick up some pallets. But here it is on the trailer. So I ran the chains. Whew, it's so cold. Ran the chains up and through. Then I hooked my binder on that pocket over there and pulled the chain from it down to there. Same thing on the back.
I've got to throw my other tarp on here. And I'm hoping I can take these sides and kind of wrap them around to cover up this side because they want it fully tarped. So what I'm going to do now is try to bungee this first one a little bit before I add the next one on there. I just kind of, yeah, see, so we went from this chain down in here, so this part of the chain is loose. I didn't even hook it. We'll have to bungee it up somewhere, but that's how it is right now. I'll show you guys a little later. All right, so that's tarp number 1 with a few bungees pulled around it. Can't believe I almost got this thing covered with one 18 by 16 tarp. I mean, it's almost completely covered. So what I'll do now is I'll add the one onto the front to drape over this back to cover up these little bitty sections here now. Wish they gave me a forklift or a lift to use, or at least be inside the building. That way if I fell and broke my neck, at least I wouldn't freeze to death before somebody found me. Do you guys feel sorry for me yet? Is anybody crying? God, I hope you guys are crying. All right, let's get to work. All right, so here's what I've done. I got a hernia throwing that thing up there to the top. I just unrolled what I thought I would need down here, and then just kept that side rolled up and just threw it. And now I'll climb up here. First I'll fall down and break my neck, but then I'll get back up and then I'll undo this one here. Wow, this really sucks not having my DJI. So I climbed up there and I kind of have it unrolled to where I can hopefully grab it from these sides and pull it. But first what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a strap over top of this and tighten it down. That way I don't accidentally pull that off and ruin all of what I've done so far. See if I can set you guys up under this toolbox with my phone. Move the strap out of the way. Ah. Over the front part of the tarp. Gotta move you guys. Show you guys what I got so far. I've got I don't think it's too bad. I think it's all right. Throw a couple more bungees on some of these hooks to keep it from flapping around too much. I'm gonna throw a man, it must be 10 degrees out here. Everybody's laughing because I always bring up the weather. I'm just trying to show people that are getting into this is what you have to deal with. It might be fun to play in, it's not fun to work in. We're gonna throw a strap across the front here to keep this from flapping like some of my haters gums, but they will never do anything. Keyboard warriors. You guys realize I'm a truck driver, right? We can take a load somewhere, meet up, talk about some things, you know, get you right with God. All right, let me throw this other strap on here. I'm gonna randomly throw some bungees on some of these hooks, and I gotta look for something else. All right, there is the final product. I'm not gonna touch it anymore. I'm gonna listen to Mom. Mom said you play with it too much, it's gonna fall off. So I stretched 2 bungee cords along here and they meet right here. So I took some black duct tape and wrapped it around the hooks. That way that thing wouldn't beat into that tarp right there. But yeah, no, that's pretty much it. Whoo, it's cold. If I mention it's cold, it's cold. All right, now we got to find another partial. All right, guys, we are in George, Iowa. I got on the board. I didn't see anything picking up for today, so I punched in tomorrow as well, and I found a load picking up in George, Iowa, going to Wilmington, Ohio, which is right outside of my grandparents' house. And I called up the broker and I was like, hey, if I take this load for you, is there any way we can load it today? He said, if you can get there by 2 o'clock, then we can get you loaded up. I was like, I can be there by 2. So it's 1:30 now. They're gonna load that semi truck right there in front of me. And then we're supposed to be getting a conveyor belt. I think it's kind of like that over there, or probably like that thing that we picked up out of Utah, that took us home out of Utah that time. Probably something like that. I contacted DJI. They want me to send the DJI back for repairs. So I'm probably going to have to go out and buy a, I don't know if I'll buy another DJI. You know, I was going to buy another DJI because I have the mic adapter and all now. And I was like, well, if I could buy a DJI, it would make everything simpler. But being that I've been having so much trouble with that, probably going to go with the GoPro. But I hear people having trouble with the GoPros, so I don't know what to do, you know. It's hard to say. But since I can't set you guys up, I'll just have to show you what it looks like afterwards, I guess, and we'll go from there. All right, there's our conveyor belt. Ours is not put together, unfortunately. I was really hoping it would. I was going to point it right over top of this. I was hoping some of that wind would get pushed over top of it, but that's not the case. We have 2 straps per item with corner protectors on everything, except for the cardboard box part, obviously. This is doing good. I lost some bungees along the way, so I just had to re-bungee a few here. It rode like crap. There wasn't enough tongue weight. It beat me to death on the way here. It was actually kind of scary. I figured with it being over the axles the way it was, being that the 40-foot trailers usually have more tongue weight anyways, I figured I would be good. I think what was happening was the wind was catching this and kind of lifting up on the tongue of the trailer, and it was just kind of, it was bouncing me around like that. So here we are again, 2 more straps on each of these, and this one had to have 4 straps on it in order for those other 2 pieces to have 2 straps on it. So yeah, we got a little more than $1 a mile for this. We're in where are we at? We are in George, Iowa, and this is going to Wilmington, Ohio. So $900 on 850 miles. Let me go grab my paperwork. I'm gonna go weigh this thing and take a shower. We still have some footage here and we still have some footage here, so we're gonna keep looking along the way. All right, well, we just stopped about 40 miles from picking up that conveyor belt system. This was the closest scale I could find. I just stopped and grabbed a shower real fast. Weighed the truck and trailer. We are a little heavy on our drive axles. Actually a lot heavy. We're 8,102 pounds, or 20 pounds. We don't have any fuel in the reserve tank either, so somebody's lied about how much one of these weigh. I think what I need to do is find a place and see if we can get somebody with a forklift to move this pallet over here. Maybe back behind that one. If I can move this box of that's the conveyor belt chain, I think if we take and put that back behind that, we'll probably be better on our drives. So man, it's cold, especially when you get out of the shower and you walk into this crap. Woo! All right, let me jump in the truck. Let me see what we can do here. All right, guys, that's the truck stop that we weighed at. I came over here to this diesel shop. They've got a forklift. They're gonna move this pallet back for me. Not sure what they're gonna charge me. I guess it really doesn't matter at this point because we gotta get it moved. So let me get this thing unstrapped and get it ready for them. Hey, we got it moved back. What's this place called? Ron's Repair Diesel Parts and Service. I can't quite remember where I'm at. I'll look and see. I'm gonna go reweigh it one more time after I strap this thing down. All right, so here is the new weight ticket. We took, what did we take off? About 900 pounds off the drives. Now, when that DOT officer was at my house, he said they look more at the tire rating than they do at the sticker on the inside. So the sticker on the inside says 6340. Is that right? Where am I looking? Is that right? Front? Yeah, 6340. But if we come back to the tires say 3640. 3640 times 2 is 7280. So that part was lucky, obviously. When I stop tonight, I might move some stuff around a little bit. That way we can put some more fuel in the reserve tank. But we are in Worthington, Minnesota. That's where we stopped, was that place right over there. Ron's Repair. I guess it's Ron's Repair Diesel Service. So guess if you're ever over here and you need something moved. He charged me 20 bucks. That's what I was kind of expecting to pay. In a perfect world, everything would have been on the trailer perfectly and we wouldn't have had to pay for it. So anyways, let's get some driving in so we can make some money. And looky here, this is the I just got off of over there by the weigh station. They're pulling people in, so it's probably a good thing I spent that 20 bucks, huh?
GPS signal lost.
Ooh. Man, their scale was dead on the nuts with that cat scale. Alright, so I just added up the miles that I've deadheaded so far picking up these. And since I've got Michigan, I'm gonna drop the Michigan load first, I think. That big black thing, the fan that we tarped. And then I figured out the miles from there to go down to Ohio. And if I don't end up picking up anything from Michigan down to Ohio, it looks like I'm going to be making like $1.29 a mile, which isn't good. I think when
I think when those guys told me that this was 3,500 pounds, not 1,500 pounds, I think that was the universe letting me off of that load. I should have walked away from the load. I'm getting 8.5 miles to the gallon right now. I should have done it. It was stupid of me. I was freaking out. I'm the type of person that I have to keep moving, you know. I don't want to sit still. You know, I have to keep moving. So I grabbed that. Of course, I thought it was 15. It was supposed to be 1,500 pounds and 8 or 10 feet. I can't remember. So I figured I could just keep piling the stuff on. With it being, I should have asked for even more money though than what I did. Basically, I told the broker, if you don't pay me any more money, you're gonna have to pay me $150 no truck use fee anyways. So you might as well just pay me the $150 on top of what you were gonna pay me on this, which brought it up to $900 for 900 miles, which made it $1 a mile. Still not worth it. I should have just walked away. I should have took the $150 for fuel, walked away, sat for a day if I had to, and then built from there. Stupid me. I think it would help to have a dispatcher sometimes, but then other times I like to pick and choose where I go, and I kind of want everything to be left in my own hands. I kind of feel like I've been doing a decent job. I've definitely screwed myself a lot on loads, and I'm not saying a broker or a dispatcher would have screwed me either on a load, you know. So I don't know what to say. I've got about 4 hours left to drive in today. I'm going to probably hit up the first Best Buy I can and get a new action camera, because it kind of sucks not being able to set it up and film like that. I don't know what to do. So I got to take a break in 2.5 hours. I forgot to take myself. Wait a second. I took a shower and everything. That should have been 30 minutes. Why didn't my brake reset? I'll have to go back and look at that, because that doesn't make any sense. Surely I was there for at least 30 minutes. Anyways, all right, guys, we are in La Crosse, Wisconsin, at a rest area. This is the first rest area coming over from I don't know, where'd I just come from? Minnesota, maybe? I don't know. Kind of tired, but it's only me and this other truck here. Only 2 trucks in this entire place. Pretty wild. This load sucks. I'm getting 8 miles to the gallon now. It sucks. You know, if it would have been lighter and I could have moved it closer to the front of the trailer here, I think we would have been okay. But being that it's so heavy and I had to stick it back there, that gives it room for air to be able to come back and then hit it direct on. Oh, it looks like I lost some bungees here. Yeah, definitely lost some bungees. Maybe it's not too bad. Pull that down, throw a bungee on that. I don't know, what can I say? I was gonna move all this back tonight just to take some a little bit more weight off the drive so I could fill up that tank. But what's gonna happen is when I take this off, I want to be able to try to find something to stick here. So I figured out I'll get $1.80 a mile taking this to the first drop. It'll be $1.80. From there is where it drops down to the $1.30. So if I could find something, I'll measure. I'll act like that box is all the way back, and I'll measure that, and we should be able to find something from there going towards dropping that stuff off. So that's the plan. I've got some steak and potatoes cooking in that thing, in that lunchbox cooker, easy oven thing that I'm gonna eat. I just have to run up here and take a leak. It kind of sucks that, man, they let cars park pretty much right next to that building, and we have to walk like 10 miles to get up there. So let me go take a leak, and we are going to shut down for the night. We had about 10 minutes left on the clock. I had a fuel station punched, and I was going to try to get some fuel and then maybe possibly sleep there, but we just ran out of time. I'm only doing like 60-65 pulling that thing, trying to save some fuel mileage, but I don't know how much it's helping. This place is nice. Look at that. I wonder if they have showers. Not that, I mean, I already took a shower today, but just so I would know, maybe for next time I'll have to double check and see if they got a shower room in here. I mean, it's a pretty big building, ain't it? All right, let me run up here and see what's up.